So I'm mostly making this video just for me, mainly because this was a really cool dream and I don't want to forget it. So as I was sleeping, I had like this really weird dream. And ever since I had it, like it was one of those dreams like I genuinely want to go back to it because it was like weird, but it was really cool at the same time. So here's a little diagram of the landscape. There was like this little desert island-esque like little continent where like there were no laws and everybody was free and wild. And then there was like a night city from cyberpunk-esque continent-sized city where like everything is like civil and trendy and your name can be in lights and you'll be all famous and stuff, like cyberpunk. So I lived on the Wild Island, or well, my character in this dream lived on the Wild Island, and I was this assassin dude. Side note about my weapon, there aren't a lot of weapon choices when you live on a desert island. Going back to the diagram, you might just be wondering, wait, these two places are connected by a bridge. Why doesn't somebody from the Wild Island go over and grab a bunch of weapons from Night City? And that's because these two islands absolutely hate each other. Like they were having like a small war every other week on this little bridge. But my knife was like all tech tricked out because, cyberpunk. And this is a little layout of it. So, there was a button and a trigger, and then there was a ridge going down the blade. What the button did is that it would send, I don't know, some sort of flammable liquid. It would drizzle it down the ridge, and then the trigger would ignite it, setting the knife on fire. So, I get this job to go kill somebody because I'm an assassin. So my job is to like go kill this influencer lady in Night City. That's my entire job. My entire job was just to kill people in Night City, like just to spite Night City. So I remember like I didn't even go there like on foot. I remember I just like blinked and I was like at the location where the job was. So I remember sneaking around and I killed this chick security guard and dumped their body. And then I killed the influencer lady, but I wasn't out of the woods yet. Because in the distance I hear a bunch of fans of this influencer approaching and they're coming fast. So I get to thinking, I'm just like, hey, wait a minute, this chick looks exactly like me, but a female. So, for some reason, instinctively, I put on this chick's clothes. So their fans have like their little interaction with me. For some arbitrary reason, they didn't like recognize that my voice was like way, way deeper than it should have been. And then like after like all the killing and slaughtering, I remember just like going and sitting on a bridge, still wearing this chick's clothes, and I had like this really weird monologue, which as a matter of fact sounds like something that either Arthur Morgan from Red Dead Redemption 2 or as a matter of fact V from Cyberpunk would actually put together. It was something cheesy but like deep at the same time. It was just like, even after the death I caused, even after this chick's death, suppose I found new life. Because for some reason my V-esque avatar decided to keep this chick's clothes and just impersonate her and then live in Night City because I was sick of my little island home where like we're constantly getting shit on by Night City because we're so technically underpowered. And every single time I tell people about this story, they're just like, oh, so you want to go back because you want to feel the jolt of life of killing somebody in your really cool knife. But that is chronically incorrect, because the real reason I wanted to go back is because as I was on the bridge, side note, when I was killing them, it was like raining. it was raining and there was like a thunderstorm, but when I was sitting on this bridge, the sky was like clear and blue. There wasn't like a cloud in sight. The air smelled clean and fresh. I was sitting on a bridge over the sea, the smell of the sea just in my nostrils. And like, I felt the overarching sense of like a painless euphoria that I would give anything to feel again. But anyway, that's my whack ass femboy dream. The end. Maybe I'll make this like a little mini series, just weird dreams. Okay.